Hi, my name is Vanessa Suárez Campuzano, and today I will be presenting my activity, which I called Sound Waves in Guitars. Well, as a background, the guitar is a very famous musical instrument that is mainly composed of a wooden body, tuners, frets, a fingerboard, a soundboard, a bridge, and 6 strings. It works in this way. First, sound is produced by striking the strings in order to make them vibrate. Then the energy of these strings is transferred into the soundboard through the bridge. And finally, the guitar's body amplifies the sound of the vibration. However, I noticed something with practicing. Whenever you play one string, the ones that are nearby will also produce sound, just that in a much lower volume. This is due to vibration being spread through air. It also affects the other strings when you play one. My experiment consists in the following. I want to discover the relation between the tension that is applied to the string being played and the time it takes for the other affected ones to stop vibrating. In order to do this, I will play one string and measure the time it takes for the others to stop making sound. Each trial, I'll go up and out. And well, my hypothesis is that the higher the tension, the most time it will take for the strings to shut down, because with a greater tension, the one string you play will have more vibrations in a shorter time. And the whole objective of my experiment is to help musicians get a better understanding of the instrument. It could lead to compositions that take into account the duration of the other string sounds, and also help beginners to play better in a shorter amount of time by knowing more about the instrument. This will help me a lot. So, the methodology. The independent variable would be the note of the string, and the dependent variable would be the time it takes for the other strings to shut off. And well, I think the control variable is the environment in which I do the experiment, the type of guitar I make the experiment with, and the sound that nearby objects can be producing. For example, if I do it in my room, a bird can be humming, and that would affect the experiment. So the only materials you need to do this experiment is a guitar, an app to measure notes, or even an artifact to measure notes, and a chronometer. And well, here are the results of my trials. And as you can see, the numbers get bigger at the same time that the tension represented in notes also does. C is the lowest tension that I had, and B is the highest. Here we have some graphs with the 3 trials, and also we can see that the time it takes to stop vibrating gets higher as the note gets higher. So in conclusion, the hypothesis stated was right. The strings took more time shutting off as the tension got higher. However, one result was off limits. It was way too high to be congruent with the others, and I think this was due to a human mistake I made by plucking the string too hard. Also, I couldn't listen exactly when did the strings stop vibrating, and maybe in further attempts, I could search for some experiment that doesn't have as much human influence so I can make less mistakes. And well, that would be all for my presentation. Thank you for listening to it. Here are some of the references that I used to look up information.